Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your Power Message for Tuesday. Sending you all so much love, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here with me today. Now, I'm really excited because I've got such a powerful message to share with you today. Me and George went to see Gabby Bernstein on Friday night in London. It was a 2-hour seminar, and I received such a powerful message in that seminar that I really wanted to share with you. And I've also got Gabby's new deck, Super Attractor, and I'm going to pull some cards from this deck for us all before I do the book today. I also picked up Kyle Gray's new deck as well, Raise Your Vibration. I think this has been out for a while, but I'm excited to bring this in too. So I'm going to bring this one in tomorrow, but we're going to use this one today. Now, something else that's really exciting is, as I've started doing our readings today, Next Door has started doing building work. Now, remember, just before Christmas time, perhaps autumn time, I think it was around October, the house next door but one was doing lots of renovations. They were building an extension on because they'd had a new baby, and that work got sorted. It's all finished and complete now. It completed at the end of December. And the house next door to where we live, and remember we've moved recently, so we've moved from a house where there was lots of things going on in the street. You know, Archangel Nathaniel was always around because he is the angel who creates the way and, you know, lifts barriers up and blasts things out of the way. He's like the bulldozer of heaven. So there was lots going on there in that house as well, in the street. And then we moved to pretty much a quiet place. And since we've moved in, the house next door has been sold. There's been renovations. There's been things going on in the street because it's all a symbol of all the change that's going on in the collective. And because I'm a guide to channel that, the angels make sure I know all about it. So the house next door to us was sold last year, and it's pretty much been laid dormant. And then today, vans are there, people are going in and out of there, and there's lots of noise. So I'm sure moving forward, especially between now and April, that's what they're telling me, there's going to be lots of noise and change and rebuilding and moving things around, because that's what's going on in the journey. That's what's happening in the collective. And that's what you are attracting to you with your superpower, because things are being rebuilt. So you may even be seeing that where you are, where you live. You could see renovations, decorating, building work going on. You may see it in a film. You may see it in a show. You may see things about house improvements on social media. Maybe you're being guided to spruce up things in your life or at your home. Maybe you're spring cleaning right now, or you want to redecorate or even relocate, move home. Maybe you want to change things at home. You want to expand. Maybe you've got a vision of somewhere bigger and you're trying to manifest that. So I definitely feel the physical reality we are in is shifting and changing to fit with our mind and our emotions and what we desire. So a lot of change. This is exciting. It's an exciting time as we move forward towards not just the new moon with Aquarius, but also the water rabbit coming in. You know, this is exciting. It feels exciting today. And it was exciting when I saw Gabby Bernstein. Now, I didn't go to see her because it was her, okay? I went because I wanted to see a stage presence. I wanted to see if I was on track with what I'm manifesting. I wanted some kind of message. And whenever we go to events like that, it does bring up a lot of triggers, healing, things we need to release, things come up. So you may see people in an audience if you go to an event like this, or you go and see Kyle Gray, or you go to see anyone who's spiritual, and you're in a room with lots of spiritual people. You may see people going through various emotions, tears, elation, happiness, you know, screaming things out, keeping things in. You see all kinds of things because, you know, everyone is in the energy of being open to whatever comes. And you know, it was really powerful because Gabby came on stage and she was talking and she was doing a thing, and, you know, she's amazing anyway. And then she was talking about how she was going to invite 6 people to come on the stage and have a conversation with her in front of everyone to, you know, kind of bring out fears and explain how to handle them and things like that. Now, obviously, the little girl in me wanted to be noticed. And that's really what came to my awareness because, you know, I wasn't learning anything in that moment. You know, everything she was talking about, I'm already doing in my own life. I'm already learning about, I'm already know about, I'm already putting into practice. But the little girl in me was like, I need to be heard. I want to be on that stage. I want to be answered. Just like when we're in school. You know what it's like when you're in school and you know the teacher asks a question and everyone puts their hand up and then someone gets chosen to answer the question. Okay, and think of Hermione in Harry Potter. She's like, me. That's what my inner child felt like at this seminar. You know, and we all got our hands up, and I was kind of like this, you know, as if to say, choose me. I know you're going to choose me. You know, it's going to be me. And I was like, got this cocky attitude, you know, thinking, pick me. And she didn't pick me. Okay. Why? Because other people clearly needed to go on that stage more, for one. But because I knew something that came to me just after this happened, because, you know, what happens is, it's really interesting to me when we become the observer. I wasn't really bothered about going on the stage because thinking about it, I don't know what I would have said. I don't know what I would have asked her because I am already manifesting. I'm already doing what I need to do. The real reason, you know, I went there was because I wanted to see a stage presence. And, you know, I'm hoping to do my own event next year, actually in the same place where she was. So I wanted to see, you know, the venue again and get a feel for everything and, you know, see myself up there. So really I was kind of manifesting my own self on that stage. So I don't know what I would have actually sat down and discussed with it, you know, apart from saying, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So I know full well that the people who went up there and they got real things they wanted to ask her about, and they were real big Gabby fans, and, you know, they got all the books and card decks, and, you know, I've just got a couple I'd bought on the day, and, you know, one book, The Universe Has Got Your Back, you know, so definitely those people needed to be up there more than me. But the little girl in me was like, what about me? What about me? Why haven't you chosen me? What am I doing wrong? You know how the inner child comes up and gets a bit wounded, even though, you know, I wasn't even bothered about going on the stage. The little girl in me, the inner child, was crying out to be seen. And that's what we do sometimes. We're crying out to be seen. It's a lot like when our divine masculine isn't messaging us, or we're not hearing from them, or it feels like they're with a karmic partner over ourselves, and we start thinking, what about me? You know, I want to be seen. It's like when you're in class at school and you've got your hands up, like Hermione, you're dying to be chosen and nobody's choosing you. And do you know what came through in that moment? It was so powerful. This message came through from the universe that said to me, bolted into my mind, you don't need to be chosen because you are already chosen. Oh my goodness me, the goose pimple moment, the angel bump moment. It was like Ralph Smart when he has a slow motion this side. You don't need to be chosen because you are already chosen. And I just had this moment of clarity. I was sitting in that chair and it was like everyone in that room, she, Gabby, everything went away and there was just me and the universe. And the universe was blessing me, saying to me, you're already chosen. And if I could have stood up in that moment and said that out loud, I would. I'd say, don't worry if you haven't been chosen because you're already chosen. Because I thought, yeah, I bet there's so many people in this room who feel the same way as me. Why not me? You know, why not? Because that little inner child is saying, what about me? I just want to be seen. And it's so powerful. So all of you watching, anything that you're not being chosen for, you're already chosen. You're already chosen. So remember that if you feel like it's a choice between you and a karmic partner, or you and someone else for a job, or you don't need to be chosen because you already are. Isn't that powerful? So that's the first thing that I wanted to share with you today. I've been so excited to share that with you guys. And also, you know, we were doing a meditation. You know, she did a powerful meditation where you put your hands on your heart and you talk to the universe and you ask for a sign. And she actually did this before, you know, she called the people out on stage, you know, before she'd even mentioned that. So I was doing this heart meditation. And in my mind, I was visualizing going on the stage. I was visualizing the things I want, but I was asking the universe for a sign. So I was saying to the universe, please show, well, not please show me, so thank you for showing me a sign. I know you'll show me a sign. I don't really use the word please because it's a desperation energy. I say thank you because that's as if it's already here, it's been given to me. So if you're praying about something, say thank you, angels, for. Don't say please because it's quite a desperate energy. It changes. It's like expectation, anticipation. Expectation is the please and anticipation is the thank you. Does that make sense? So we step out our own way. So, when we say please, we kind of get disappointed because we please, we want it so bad. But when we say thank you, we're in the energy of flow, the energy of acceptance, the energy of receiving. And in my mind, when I was doing this meditation, I was saying, thank you, universe, for showing me a sign, for giving me a sign that I'm on the right path. I'm manifesting my dreams. Things are going to happen for me. That I'm going to be on that stage, that these things are going to take place. Thank you. And I thought, my expectation was that I would get chosen to go up. I thought that's what's going to happen. The universe is going to pick me and I'm going to go up and it's going to prove to me that I'm going to be on that stage and I am manifesting my dreams. So I expected it to happen that way. Now, when we have an expectation, what happens? We get disappointed. But the universe always has a bigger plan, a better plan, a different plan, a higher plan, a better way. So obviously, I didn't get chosen. So because I'd also set that intention out and then it didn't happen the way I thought it would because of my own expectation, which is really ridiculous to expect anything to happen my own way anyway, especially over my own personal journey and the things I've gone through. Instead, I should have anticipated it, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. And then obviously that disappointment came in, the little child in me. Why? Does this mean I'm not going to be on that stage? Does this mean I'm not manifesting? All the doubts coming in. And then I heard the moments of clarity, the angels saying you don't need to be chosen because you already are. And I thought that was my sign. And then we were just about to end the seminar. It's about 5 minutes before she finished. And she started talking and telling a story about something that had happened to her. And honestly, I had tears. It was so personal to me, this message. It was exactly what I needed to hear. That was me being called up on that stage in that moment. That was my moment of clarity. That was my personal message. That was the universe answering to me. So even though I didn't get called up on stage, she didn't speak to me directly, wow, was the universe talking to me. That she was talking about angel wings behind you. She was talking about she had an experience where there were angel wings behind her. And she was saying, there's angel wings behind you. And she said it about 3 times. And I can feel it now. The feeling, why? Because when I'm on YouTube communicating with you guys and doing what I love and sharing these beautiful messages and raising your vibration, the angel wings are behind me. And she was saying, the angel wings are behind you. And I started crying. And I don't mean crying like, oh, I mean just tears running down my cheeks. And when the seminar finished, because as I said, it was literally like 5 minutes before, and then she put the Girl Is On Fire music on, and that's why I shared this card, one of these cards to music to that song. And George was looking at me, and he was like, "You all right?" So I'm crying. I said, I've just had the most amazing message. And he was blown away too. Angel wings behind you. And I was like, thank you, angels. God knew that was what I needed to hear. I needed to know that I would hit my goals and achieve my dreams, because when I'm here with you, this is my dream, to be with you, and the angel wings are behind me, and I don't need to get chosen to go on stage or to do things a certain way, because I'm already chosen. And I really want to share that with you today. So when we step out of our own way by letting go of the expectation and soothing the inner child by realizing it's going to be okay. Okay, it's okay. It's okay to go through ego fears. We all do. But then realize the universe has a better way. The universe knew, probably before I was even there, that I was going to receive that message in that way. And that was the way it needed to come out. That's what I needed to hear. And it was given to me at the exact moment I needed it. And that answered everything for me. Any doubt, any worry, any struggle just flew out of me at that moment, because I knew that I was exactly where I was meant to be. And I know that I am exactly where I'm meant to be. And you are exactly where you are meant to be in this moment. And that's what the angels want you to know. So really, that's the message for this day. To hopefully release fear. I feel someone's just released some fear that can come up as burpee energy to feel at peace. So let's bring in the super attractor cards. I was going to share that with members, but I really wanted to share it with everybody because it's so powerful. You don't need to be chosen because you are already chosen. You are a chosen one. And why? Because God chose you. Think about the message I did yesterday where I spoke about you being chosen by God. It's like you're on the production line and you've been passed. God is saying, yes, you can go to earth and do your job. And that's what you're doing. You've been chosen by God to come. Isn't that powerful? So let's bring in some messages. So first of all, we've got my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. I love that. My true safety. So you are always being protected. The universe has always got you, always got your back. So your true safety, your true knowingness that all is well lies in your ability, your capacity to be in the energy of love. So the more you operate through love, the more you let go, the more you trust, the more you have faith, the more in alignment you are with love. Not just love of the universe, but love of your twin, love of your own self, and love of the earth. And love of God. It says, I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. I don't have to fear my fear. So when we fear something, when we worry about something, when we feel vulnerable, don't feel bad for feeling that way or judge yourself. Just let the feeling pass by as the observer. Because really, wherever the fear comes from, it's coming from that little girl or little boy inside of you that wants to be seen, wants recognition, wants love, wants attention, is craving something. And the fear is, an opportunity to give back to that child and say, everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. And the universe gave me that first message. Gabby didn't say it. The universe said to me, you don't have to be chosen because you are chosen. In that moment, it just healed everything in my inner child and I felt at peace. And the universe will communicate with you the same way when you let love guide you, not fear. When you step out of the way and realise that fears you go through are an opportunity to find your faith. Look at this. When in a state of appreciation, you're in your vibration. So in other words, when you're being grateful, when you're appreciating all the good things about life and you're excited about life and you feel good about things, you operate in vibrational alignment with your true nature. And your true nature is love. Your true nature is love. And this is about you and your twin coming together. So when you appreciate all the things you love about your twin, then you will receive more of that because you'll be on that vibrational kind of, vortex alignment. In other words, all the things you want them to do, all the things you hope they do, all the ways you want them to show you love and be kind and loving towards you, all of that is in your vortex of creation. And when you're operating in alignment with that energy, that means you're focused on that. You're thinking how good, things about them are. Even if they're behaving nasty in that moment, think, but I love his smile. I love the way he lights me up inside when he's in a good energy and he's feeling good and he's not stressed out and he's not worried and he's excited. I love his laugh. You're raising your vibration away from all the stuff that is triggering to you. You're moving away from that and you start vibrating on a new level. So all then he can give to you is what's on that level. So he's going to start being nicer and kinder and more loving and more aware. Appreciation dissolves all blocks. So when we are grateful and we appreciate things, it gets rid of all the blocks. So if you feel there's a block or a delay or an obstacle, if you want to remove that, obviously call on Archangel Nathaniel because he will remove it anyway. But if you want to really feel more at peace and to feel aligned with things, then focus on things to be grateful for and all of those blocks will fall away. So appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of your super attractive power. So in other words, you are a manifester. You are a creator. You are a powerful I am presence in this world. You are a super attractor. That means you have the power to attract your dreams, change your life, and choose how you feel. And when you are appreciating things, being grateful, then you allow that power to take control. And you take control of your life. And that doesn't mean you then try and make things happen or force things to happen. It means you are in the flow with everything you want to bring in flowing to you. So you start naturally attracting things in. Things you've been asking for naturally begin to show up. And things start coming into your awareness because you are open and ready. And you're removing your own expectation. So you allow the universe to bring it to you, to create it, to make it happen in its own way. You know, when we expect things to happen on a certain day and they don't, we get disappointed. And I know I did that video where I spoke about set a goal to a date. But you must have a realistic goal. I'm doing that right now with things I'm manifesting. But I'm not expecting it tomorrow or the week after. I'm setting a goal in mind for 2024. Or I'm setting goals in my mind for further than that because I know that that's realistic for me. And that I just forget about that and I just put that out there and then I start thinking I am whatever I want. I am. So for you, you know, if you're creating union, I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. You don't even need to say with your twin or by a certain date. Just say I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. Feel it. And then you're going to attract it. Very powerful. So let's bring in the boot then and see how this aligns with what we're doing. So I'm going to move this over here to the next day. So the message today says, send love ahead of you into the day. Isn't that beautiful? So again, this is about starting your day in gratitude, appreciating where you are, looking for the good in things. I send love into the hours that lie before me. The hours that lie before me. That means first thing in the morning, because when you wake up, you're starting your day in power. How you start your day affects your day. If you wake up excited, you're going to have an exciting day. If you wake up fed up and depressed, you're going to have a day that makes you feel depressed and fed up. So choose to focus on the good and do what you need to do to attract that in. You know, my morning ritual, it may not serve everybody, but it serves me. You know, whatever you love to do, I love to wake up and come downstairs and have a cup of decaffeinated tea and sit there and do some affirmations and think, and then I go through my comments and I start my day in a way that works for me. Now that may not work for everyone. You may start your day with a morning meditation. You may start your day in another way. Maybe you get in the shower straight away. You know, I like to do my ritual of that before I go up and have my shower or have a bath, because right now my shower's broke, but I mean flexible and adaptable to that. So we have to also be flexible and adaptable. You know, I love having a shower. It could affect me if I let it, thinking I can't have a shower today. Got to have a bath. But instead I think, wow, I can have a bath. I can splash around. I can spend a bit more time. So it's about being flexible to your day. So for example, if you're in your car and the way you usually go to work is blocked off, maybe there's a diversion. Instead of getting angry and frustrated, be flexible and say, wow, something magical is going to happen because I'm taking a new way. Something is going to happen. The universe knows me. The universe knows how to make things happen in my life. Isn't that exciting? So send love into the hours that lie before you and saturate the entire day with great joy. Every moment is overflowing with love, harmony, and cooperation. So you can say, every moment that I have today is overflowing with love. Every day I have today feels good to me, feels harmonious to me. I cooperate with the universe and the universe cooperates with me. So you're bringing in your energy of love. And that's what you were born with. You know, that's in you. The energy of love. That's the light in you. Your energy of love is so powerful that it can heal anything, including your future. This is like the sunlight in you, the warmth within you. You know, the sun is the life provider. You know, without the sun, we wouldn't be here. You know, we'd be freezing cold. We wouldn't be able to survive. The warmth of the sun brings in life. You know, the sun is life. And You are that sunlight sometimes in others' lives. You know that because you brighten people's day. Someone could be having a really bad day and you brighten them up. Just your presence, your smile, maybe a bit of advice, just being positive. You have more of an impact on people than you even know. You are that life force. You are the energy of love. You are powerful. And your light and love and power has the power to heal anything. Even if your twin flame journey feels blocked, remember, the more grateful you are, the more you shine bright, the more you raise your vibration, the quicker those blocks are going to dissolve away. This morning, so this is today, whether you're watching this in the morning, at night, the next day, okay, right now, thank you. The angel's saying right now, whether it's morning, day, afternoon, right now, hold the intention of sending caring energy into this day that you're about to experience. And if you're watching this at night, send it into your dreams. So you wake up feeling good. So you're going to send love out. And you can do that through meditation. You can sit there, you can ground yourself, feet on the floor, hands on your lap, facing palm up. Close your eyes and visualize a beautiful ball of light within you, like your own sun from your heart coming, or you can see it from your solar plexus, coming up into your heart space and going out into the world. Visualize that light hitting others, hitting, the room you're in, and then going further out into the space you're in, going outside into the life you're leading, out further than that into the community and into the globe itself, and surrounding the globe into the universe. So your light brings all this powerful warmth in. Spread love into each of your future minutes through thoroughly coating the moments with healing power. So again, visualization is very good for that. Some of us are very good at visualizing, some of us aren't. Some of us are much better at speaking or affirming, or you know what works for you. You know if affirmations work better for you than visualizing, or you're very good at visualizing but not so good at affirmations, or maybe you're good at both. You know what works for you. Maybe you want to do one thing one day, one thing another day. This loving energy will then wait for you, ensuring that every second you live is lifted to its highest potential. Your safety is cushioned by love, or you're safely cushioned by love all throughout the day. Your safety is cushioned by love. I love that because what I'm actually feeling with that, let me just get rid of the book again, is exactly what came out in the cards here, because it says, my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. So I feel that's the message today. And what I'm actually seeing here is you and your twin together as one. And I feel this energy is going to be very powerful today. There's a lot of shifts and changes occurring as we move forward. The masculines are feeling all this energy. And also, that my new deck has come, Divine Masculine Comes Home Oracle. And I'm going to be doing a deck walkthrough of this later. And when I actually got this deck, I shuffled the deck for a collective message and 2 cards come out. And I'm going to be talking about them in the masculine reading today. And that's the energy that we're in. So everything aligning for you to move forward. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.